Hey, what's up? You know what time it is. It is time for Real Labs on 104.1. That's right. The voice you're hearing is Mr. James Yan. I will be your host for the night in our virtual studio. I have some of the funniest comedians all around Central Florida with us tonight. First off, I got Samantha Ivey holding down
Woo!
Daytona. What's going
Hey,
on, girl?
hey, hey.
It's always good having you here, Samantha. I miss you. I haven't seen your face in real life for a long time.
I know, man. It's been rough.
I know it has. It has. I need a
It's
fix. I need a white lesbian in my life. So please, that voice you're hearing snickering away at my silliness is Mr. Ken Miller, the Orlando Godfather of comedy. Ken, how you feeling tonight, bro?
I'm good. It's so really good to see you, Samantha. I tried to book Samantha a couple weeks ago at the Improv. I'm booked. I'm
She,
booked
she
already.
booked and busy. There you
Booked and
go.
busy, man. But it's so good to see you, baby. How you been, Mama? It's so good to see you for
good.
real.
Good. I'm finally getting back into the swing of things. And like, I had a full week where I was like booked up, and then now I have nothing. So it's been like slow going and fast all at the same time.
Oh
And
man, that's
that
just
is how
stand
it
up.
is. That's
That's
stand
just
up.
I
It's
had to tell a
feast
comic
or
that this
famine.
morning, bro. He
Yeah.
he called hit me up like, man, I can't get ain't no bookers replying to my email. I said, bro, I'm 15 years in. They ain't replying to me either. You've been doing comedy 4 years.
Mm.
I'm 15 years in. Like, trust me, bro. It's gonna take a minute. Just be should I be offended? Like, I'm offended that you called me asking me should you be offended,
Should I be
Okay.
offended?
bro? They don't
Here,
get it, man.
here's my dumb question. Who you gonna be offended and mad at?
Bro, they don't get
No one's
bro,
no
they
one's gonna
don't get
care.
it, man. I'm
I hear
just
you.
like, bro, you five because I feel like Florida has spoiled a lot of comics
Oh,
because
yeah.
they're
Wow.
so used
Yes.
to the been doing comedy 6 months and they featuring somewhere. Where if you go to a big city,
Oh, yeah.
you
New
ain't
York,
featuring. You tell them you're
Chicago,
doing comedy in
LA,
6 months, they're gonna be like,
Boston,
man, you can hand out some tickets.
Yeah.
Atlanta. Yeah,
You have
they're
to
like,
pay. You have to pay money to get up on stage.
Yeah.
yes.
And I
Yeah.
feel
So
like that would solve some of the problems.
They don't know.
It's a
And
good system,
and I
honestly.
will I will say this: we are very spoiled in Central Florida because there is
Mhm.
a lot of open mic opportunities for you to get
Yeah.
on stage. There's a lot of independent opportunities for you to get on stage. You don't have to be doing it for 10 years, 5 years, even 2 years to get paid to do a show somewhere.
Yeah.
So we
no,
take that for granted. But you can't take
Yeah.
that attitude and go to Atlanta. You can't take that attitude to New York.
bro,
You can't go to Chicago.
they will laugh your ass
They'd
up
be
out
like
that
three
room.
3 years, 5 years.
They laugh your ass up out that
You
room. And I
must
tell,
be
bro, I tell comics all the time. I said, man, this Orlando has spoiled y'all.
absolutely.
Okay.
It spoiled you,
Absolutely.
man. Orlando, Florida in general, just this
It'll
whole
spoil you.
state has spoiled you, thinking that oh man, I featured at the Improv. They don't care.
Nope. Nobody else cares about
Motherfuckers
that.
don't care because you a feature in Florida. Like they
No,
don't care, bro.
no.
They got feature acts that's been doing this for 25 years. You think they care about your little
Absolutely.
6 ass months?
Mhm.
Man, get off my phone.
And let me tell you, move to a big city, you start all over again. The
Oh,
clock goes
absolutely.
right back. Yeah, whatever number you had, it's like going to that Beetlejuice. Remember the Beetlejuice movie? He had number
Yeah.
Oh my
9,432,300. You get
Hey,
that
what
number.
hey,
God.
you ever watch Martin when he went to the DMV? He
Yes.
said he's go back to scratch. And he says, where's scratch? And it was at the end of,
Yeah.
it was at the end. Go back to scratch, bro. It's at the end of the thing. Yeah,
Uh,
man.
uh,
So, yeah, man. So I don't even know how we got on this subject because we be all over the place.
We do. But we want to remind everybody we had on the show yesterday LeVar Walker, Chicago's
Man,
own funny dude. He's
man, look
on
here,
Life and
dog.
Death right now on Hulu. Want to remind you guys he has 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday. Y'all need to absolutely go get your tickets right now. Go to what is it? Improv
Improv
Orlando?
Orlando, yeah, because
Orlando.com.
somebody bought the domain for Orlando Improv, and they thought
Improv. Yeah.
Improv was gonna pay. Improv was like, nah, we good.
Nah.
We'll switch it up on your ass.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all can, you can get this free order of chicken
Yeah,
tenders if you want.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's always funny to me. People who buy domains. I'm gonna get
Yes.
kevinhart.com like
Yep.
and charge him 500,000. No, I'm just gonna be the real Kevin Hart. Like,
Yeah. That's it.
like,
The
come on, man.
original.
The
Yeah.
original Kevin Hart.
The
Like,
official. Yeah.
I'm gonna buy the Orlando Improv domain, and they gonna Somebody has Ken Miller. He's a doctor though. It's like a Ken
Oh.
Miller out there. So I just put
Impersonating
comedian Ken
you?
Miller the comic. Yeah,
Bro,
he doing brain surgery. He got way more
is
followers
he?
than
Let
me.
me know. I was going. He got way more followers because
He
he
got way
programmed
more
them to follow
followers
him.
than me, dog. This dude doing brain surgery, bro. They like brain surgery is way more important than comedy.
That's right.
As we think about comedy.
I was going to talk to y'all about something real quick, man, that I find cool about hanging out in the comedy scene. You never know who you're going to see if you go to our local club, man. Like the Orlando
Yeah.
Improv, for a lot of people, it's our home club. Last week, just hanging out was comedy legend George Wallace. Just
Yeah, man.
hanging out at the Orlando
James, I
Improv.
got a text. They was like, you won't believe who at the club. I was like, who? They say George Wallace. I'm in Atlanta. I said, man, I'm on my way.
Wait, you
I'll
left
be
it.
there. I'm 6 hours. I'll be there in 45 minutes.
But it is funny because we just had interviewed George on my show, The Lowdown. Shameless plug, James Afro, channel 1623, Xfinity Comcast. We on basic cable now. Your boy. Yeah. So he was on our show. So my producer, Mike Hurley, he was at the Improv. He's the one who texted me, let me know. He actually went in the back, and George remembered being on our show. I was like, man, I love you guys. And as soon as Mike stopped talking to him, that dude actually texted me, George Wallace, and said, James, I just met blah, 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 and was really nice. And I can't wait to get back on your show. To have someone of his stature still remember us comedians who look up to this dude because he's a hero for a lot of us, and that him actually interact and remember us and treat us with respect when some club owners don't even do that meant a lot to me. So shout out to George Wallace, bro.
Real talk. I'm with you on that, man.
Yeah.
Like I was telling some comedians this the other day, and I'm at the bar. I'm talking to a comic. He's like, "Yo, man, this is so cool." I was like, "What?" He said, "I'm just sitting here talking to you." I'm like, "Well, what's cool?" He said, "Cause you know me, I'm here comic.
Yeah,
it's comedy to me. It's nothing about stature or where you at in life."
No.
He says, "Yo, the city I'm in, a lot of headliners just don't talk to me." And I was like, I don't know why, because they used to be you. So anytime I hear a story about a comedian that's an asshole, I'm always like,
why?
You used to be me.
Us. Yeah, man. You
like
know
you
what it was
used
like.
to be me. So how are you treating this young comic that's a fan of yours that wants to follow you? And it, you know, Hurley, he always says that don't meet your heroes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you used to be me. Yeah. So anytime I meet a comic that's like George Wallace, and he texts you like, "Yo, hey man, I just met Mike Hurley. Hey, I loved your show, blah blah blah." That right there is stand up. It's a brotherhood. It's a fraternity. It's a sorority. It's our fraternity, our sorority. You know what I'm saying? Like I
agree with that.
It's dope, man. It's so dope.
I will say this, for the most part, me working in this industry 20 years, most of the comedians we meet are famous are nice. Most of them treat us like comics, dude.
Hey, man, I ain't met maybe two, maybe a couple. But in my 15 years.
Yeah, bro, they cool with us.
The comics that have been the meanest to me are the ones that have been doing it for 25 and 30 years and hadn't made it nowhere. You know what I'm saying? They were doing the little clubs in the city and the bar shows, but they had been doing comedy 30 years and their career ain't went nowhere. But you go to the Improvs and Funny Bones and the Comedy Zones and Side Splitters and it's McCurdy's and you know Tarpon Springs, what's the Snappers? Snappers, their books, the TV type headliners. They're nice because they making money. They happy. They good.
Ron White just drops in the Snappers.
Hey man,
bro.
Hey man.
Bro,
hey man, he opened for Ali Sadiq last time Ali Sadiq was here. Shout out to Ali Sadiq.
Yeah,
I went in the back. I said, "Hey man, I'm a comic." As soon as I said comic, hey, well, how the hell you doing?
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Shook his hand. I said, I gotta take a selfie with you, bro. You know, my ex-wife people, they white. And they big fans of yours. And I gotta send this to them to show because they really remember he was tater salad.
Yeah,
and they used to say that. So I took that selfie and sent it to him. But you talking about a guy that, and he's still big time.
Oh my
God!
But
when I started comedy 15 years ago, that what is that blue collar comedy?
Blue collar comedy,
bruh. They were the plastic cupboards of today.
They were those.
They were like they were the white. And I hate to say that, but they were the white kings of comedy at that time. Am I right or wrong?
You are so right. Yes.
So for him to be like, yeah, man, let's take that. Where your phone at, bro? Man, look here, dog. Samantha, I almost passed out. I ain't lying, I almost passed out. Real talk.
For real,
Yeah.
he'll stop at an independently owned little club in Tarpon Springs, Snappers, and just talk to everybody. Just talk
That's
to the
insane.
comics, and he'll ask, "Can I do 5 minutes?" Well, hell yeah, Ron White, you can do 5 minutes, man.
I
The
mean, you can
headliner's like, "I want
close.
you
Ask.
can
Hey,
close."
hey, you can be the headliner.
Oh man,
I remember
craziness.
I met Jeff Ross once, and
Nice.
I was petrified because they were like, "Oh, because I was opening for him, and they were like, "Hey, he's eating at the place next door," and I was like, "Cool." So I went over there, and all the whole time I'm sitting here going, "Oh my gosh, I don't have a mouth. Like he's gonna roast me so hard. I can't
Mm.
sit down and eat with
Because
this
you
man. I ain't
think
got
he's
no
gonna
chin."
be, you think he's
Yeah,
gonna be the roaster that you see on all those Comedy
exactly.
Central roasts. Yeah.
So stupidly nice. And after the show, he was smoking, and he went to pass it to me. I don't smoke, and he passed it to me, and I was like, "No, thank you," but I cannot wait to tell everybody I know.
Yo, hey, do you not smoke because you've had an issue before? You just don't smoke.
I don't like it.
Because I
I'm
would
just
have
not a
hit that
fan.
blunt.
Bro,
I would have hit
bro,
that blunt. You know how
we
many
all had them
blunts?
stories.
I need to shut the office door.
We
Hey, you know how many blunts I done smoke with celebrity comedians? Don't tell my wife, please don't.
or the Marleys, the
Oh my
world famous
man,
Bob Marley
bro,
family.
you know how much weed I done smoked with famous comedians,
Mm.
and my wife listening 0. But if y'all listening 100, a hundred, son.
But isn't that one of those things that you have to do it? It's a bucket list thing.
Hey
If
man,
they,
long as it ain't crack cocaine, I'm in.
bro, I might even do crack. I can lose a few pounds, like for real. Like,
I don't.
Hey, as long as it ain't crack cocaine, I'm like, man.
Mm,
But Samantha, that's cool. Like even after the show, when you work with a famous
yeah,
headliner, and they were like, "Well, what we doing?" What you
yeah,
mean? What you mean?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
like you want to go
exactly.
hey, with me? Yeah, yeah. What
bro,
you? We want to
bro,
smoke a cigar? Let's go get a drink,
yeah.
man. Let's
Joe
go, man. I'm
Coy,
hungry.
Russell Peters took
Russell
everybody
Peter,
out.
bro.
Hey, y'all,
Don't
what y'all?
nobody. Hey, man. Hey, man. Look, Guy Torrey, don't be mad when I say this, because Guy have treated me well.
Yes,
Don't
yes,
nobody treat you well as Russell Peters.
no,
Russell
no,
Peters is the most gracious headliner I have
yes,
ever worked. And he takes your number and he programs your number. Ain't this? He don't just take your number. Well, no, and he texts you back.
yeah, he
Like,
does.
like, like, and I know when I'm because I'm a post this clip, and I know a lot of people like, well, what is it? Who cares? In comedy week, it's like being a rookie basketball player,
And Michael
and and,
Jordan
and Michael
text
Jordan
you
gives you
back.
the phone number, texts you back. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
bro.
Like you don't understand in comedy. If you listen to this, it's like if whatever industry you're in, say you're a chef and you meet Guy Fieri, and Guy Fieri likes your cooking and gives you the phone number, and y'all can text each other. That's what that's like for
Absolutely,
comedians. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Dude, I don't know, man. Yeah, you're right, bro. You're right about him. He's
Yeah.
probably the most gracious of the headliners that I've ever had the opportunity to work for, and
So,
I mean that.
so having said that, I totally agree. You guys need to go out there, keep supporting live comedy in your local
Yeah.
town. If you
Go
got
see
shows
LeVar
there,
this weekend,
go
man.
see
LeVar
LeVar,
was
especially
great.
at the
He was
Improv,
so
man.
great, man.
Amazing. But we'll be right back on Real Last 104.1. Don't go anywhere. Sit back, relax. Everybody, you are still listening to Real Laughs on 104.1 Real Radio. Want to remind you guys that you can go listen to all our past podcasts right now. If you go get the iHeart app, look up Real Laughs, and there we will be. We've been doing this for 5 years strong now,
5
so it's a lot
years,
to
people.
listen to, people. That's right. Also, we are on Spotify and iTunes, so be sure to go check those out right now. Got to remind you guys, go see LeVar. That's right. He was on our show, LeVar Walker. He was on our show yesterday. Please go see that funny man. You can actually catch him on Hulu. He's on Life and Beth with Amy Schumer, one of the funniest cats we know, right out of Chicago, Chi-Town. So go see him this weekend. 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday. It's improvorlando.com. That's where you need to go get your tickets and tell them that Real Laughs sent you. Now, guys, I just read something kind of crazy in the Shade Room. Now, Ken, I think you're familiar with the Shade
Ooh,
Room.
I know the shade
Yes,
room, bro. So I know this
Shade.
about to be crazy.
It is crazy. Now, Samantha, the Shade Room, for people who don't know, it's like People magazine for Black folks
Got it.
online. That's what
Okay.
it is. Yeah.
Thank you.
So they just ran a story. There's a New York rapper by the name of Mano. Now, Mano is a New York hero. He's been around for a while. He's a New York legend when it comes to hip hop. Mano was on the Angela Yee podcast, and he was getting interviewed by 3 women, and they were talking about fantasies in the bedroom. Now, we're all adults, so it's okay to talk about it. He said he likes to role play. Now we've all role played once or twice. Like,
This already sounds like it's about to be crazy, Jay.
oh my gosh, yes. But Mano said sometimes he likes to role play, and it depends on what race he's with. That determines what he likes to role play as. So he said when he's with white women, he likes to role play as a runaway slave.
Man, go on now. Go on now, man.
Said, bro,
go on now, man.
Now, as you can both imagine by looks on your face, a lot of people were shocked. A lot of people were angry. And I'm going to have to admit to you right now, I was one of them, because you must be out your damn mind if you think I'm going to be part of your fantasy and it has to do with running. I ain't doing none of that, bro. I ain't running nowhere.
Hey, forget the slave part. I got to run.
Hell
man. No. Man, look here, bro.
Bro, I be the slave, but I just can't be running again.
Bro, look here, man. Hey, look here. What's his Mano? Look here, bro. Already, when you get rich and famous, you're already looked down upon for being with a white woman. You already look, because as soon as most black people get rich and famous, black men, they go find them a white woman, and that's what they do. And I usually tell them that they go find a white woman because they mama abused them as a kid, and they don't want that abuse no more. But man, no, black women, dopest thing on the planet. I love them to death. Mano, what's his name, James? Mano.
Yeah.
James, you ready to put this down? Just ready for this? Cause you are a fucking idiot, sir. A runaway slave.
Yes.
I mean, you couldn't play cowboys and Miss Indians. you couldn't play bank robber. Hey, you couldn't play the pizza. Hey, what's every porno? The pizza man? You couldn't be the pizza man, Mano?
The pizza man who forgot his pants.
No, you had to be the Django. Bruh, man, James, you ready for this again? Write this down.
Yes.
Mano, fuck you, bruh. I'm so mad at this. Like there's already a stigma when it comes to black men dating white women. Yes. And then you come out and say, hey, I played a runaway slave, which means she had to call you the N-word.
They asked him that in the interview. And
what did he say?
He said, well, I've done it a few times and no woman's ever said the N-word, but you know.
That's because I'm sure whoever it was that was with him, first off, is dumb, but also she got a little bit of survival instincts. I wouldn't.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Hey, Casey, to our engineer, Casey, I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
This story got me riled up now.
I can see that, sir.
So we got Samantha on here. Samantha, you're a white lady, you're a lesbian. Okay.
Yes.
If y'all don't know that she is, I know you got a lady right now. So let's just take her out the equation.
Okay.
If you had a black woman and she wanted to play runaway slave,
no.
What you doing?
No.
No.
What is you doing, Samantha?
No.
James John, I know you married.
Yeah,
James, you're married to the beautiful Michelle Garzon Yan.
Yes, Garzon.
James, if you wasn't married to the beautiful Michelle Garzon Yan, and you had a white woman, is you playing runaway slave?
No, I am playing help my credit score.
Yo, you couldn't play experience. You couldn't play none of them. You couldn't play what is it? Credit Karma. Yeah. You couldn't play Credit Karma. No, dog. You had to play runaway slave, Mano. Just, bruh. Casey, I'm sorry, bro. I almost cussed again.
No, no, bro. There's certain things that I just won't do. I wouldn't feel comfortable doing that. Like there's certain, like your fantasy is your fantasy and it's not supposed to be real, but there's certain lines that should never be crossed.
If it's your fantasy, that's your fantasy at the house, in the crib. And when Angela, asked me that question, I would be like, man, I don't even do fantasies.
Yeah, exactly.
I know fantasy by Mariah Carey. I know Fantasy Island. I know Fantastic Voyage.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? I know Fantasy 5, the lotto game.
Yes. But as far as sexual fantasies,
but yeah, dude, come on, man. You didn't think that the internet was gonna eat you alive
in the shade room, bro.
in the shade room. The blackers was, bro. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. No,
Mano, you know better.
Come on, man. No, you come on, man. Look, I've dated some white women before, man, and Casey bleep that white women part out. But I ain't never in my life was like, hey, girl, look here, this is what we gonna do. I got some shackles on my feet.
Oh my gosh. Oh my!
I want you to grab the whip. All right. It's a willow tree in my backyard. We about to do this. And scene. Like, come on.
But Ken, what's the say for it? Ken's like Kunta.
Kunta. Can the safe word be Toby? No. Kunta Kinte. But I wanted to be Toby. I said Kunta. Kunta Kinte. Come on, man. Bro, I'm so mad at this James. Y'all, I'm drinking Hennessy right now.
I know.
Really mad.
I know. I see it. I don't know why Mano would say that. So I brought that up to kind of get your opinion on what you guys thought of it first. And I just kind of wanted to see, as adults, what is your that's the line, and I'm not crossing it when it comes to someone's fantasy. Like, of course, ours is going to be the N-word. We're not doing that. We're not even role playing that. That's not it. But I wanted to know if you guys could possibly share what you'd be willing to role play, and like, have you done anything crazy that you're willing to divulge?
Samantha, you go first.
I don't think we ever have done that.
Really?
I'm awesome. I don't need to be somebody else.
You're
so,
okay. It's like, I don't know if you know this, but I'm awesome. Okay. Yeah. All right. First off, I don't need.
She's awesome, so she doesn't need to be anybody else.
Gotcha.
Oh man, we don't even foreplay anymore. We've been together almost 10 years. It's just kind of like a mutual agreement, and then I book it to the bedroom because if she says yes, that's
gotcha. So y'all do the Expedia thing. You're like, oh, it's booked.
Yeah. But I think my number one thing in the bedroom is don't get your feet near me. I don't like that.
Oh, you're not a feet person.
I'm not a foot person at all. If she came home and was like, hey, I want you to like suck on my toes, I'd be like, I'm out. That's it. 10 years over. Shutting it down right now. I'd bring somebody else into the bedroom. You better find a friend, suck on your toe right now. I'm not.
Really? Yeah. Nothing with feet. You're like, don't put your feet near me. You don't even care if she got out the shower, like fresh out the shower. Nope. You're like, nah.
Nope.
Feet are just disgusting to you?
They're atrocious. I wear shoes to the beach. I don't.
Wow.
I do not own a pair of flip-flops.
Are you for real?
I'm dead serious. People are like,
because you got ugly feet, or
no, my feet are fine. I just don't like them out. I don't know.
So to you, your feet are as guarded as your genitalia. Like, that's a personal thing 100%. For you.
If we were drunk, I would show you my chest before I showed you my feet. 100%.
Gotcha. You know what?
Soberly, I would do that.
All right, cool. Now I've learned two things
about to say,
you.
Come to the Improv Friday.
Everybody, get your LeVar Walker tickets and come out and see.
Walker tickets you might see. You might see something, Joe. Show me your feet. I got something else for you.
Yep. Anything else.
Oh, Samantha will be role playing a stripper. So if you guys want to come
with socks on,
can you imagine Samantha got on full Jordans? She got on Timberland boots, stripping. They took all the clothes off but the boots. Oh, hey, she got the boots on the pole, just knocking strippers upside the head. I gotta go to work in the morning. I gotta lay some side in the morning. I can't take these boots off. I gotta lay side in the morning.
Oh my God. That would be the funniest thing I've ever seen at a strip club.
That's how I have to do it.
Said, man, oh man, coming to the stage, Timbo. You got here just kicking women in the head. Just, pop, pop. And you know it's gonna be some New York dude in there, be like, yo, dead ass, she getting all my money.
Yo, B.
Yes.
Yo, B. Yo, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
100, B.
Shorty looking right.
Shorty looking right. Y'all mean? Y'all mean?
Playing Bubba Sparks song.
Hey, I'll be real with you, James. I don't know. I've never been a fantasy type dude.
Gotcha, man.
It's never been my thing, man. I'm just like, if I got some booty, that my fantasy was good.
It's fulfilled, right?
My fantasy was fulfilled. My fantasy was fulfilled, bro. If I got some booty.
Yo, Ken, I can't say you lying. I will be sitting there after sex, and my wife looking at me like, "What you think about?" I'm like, "Mo booty."
Hey, three things. Hey, Mo booty. Man, I'm kind of hungry. I gotta watch the highlights on Sports Center.
Yeah.
I hope she going in the shower. I'm about to turn to channel 29. I need to see my Sports Center.
See, that's what's funny about Michelle. She would turn into a straight dude afterwards. She will roll over and go to sleep. She will kiss you on your forehead. You were great. And go right to sleep.
Hey, you were good, dog.
You were good.
Go to sleep and put her Timberlands on your lap and be knocked out.
Babe, why you got Timberlands on?
Hey.
Rachel almost immediately gets up and she always finds some random chore to do. And I'm like, were you thinking about it the whole time? Were you thinking?
Really?
She just get up, start washing the dishes. I'm like, what move did I make that made you go, need to get these coffee cups done?
Y'all are silly.
That's hilarious, bro. But that'll mess with, as a man, that'll mess with your manhood. If you and your wife get busy and then she get up and go wash dishes, like, yo, what? Hey, wait a minute. Did I not complete the task?
Yeah.
What happened?
But you supposed to go to bed.
Yeah. I understood the assignment.
Yo, I got big energy.
Oh my God. I'm about to die over here.
Oh my goodness, yo. Yeah, yo, man. Y'all getting a good show tonight.
Yo, on one. I don't even got a safe word no more. That's my safe word is now no slavery.
My safe word is Mano. This dude, bro. I'm so mad at Mano, man. But shout out to Mano. If that's your thing, Mano, no disrespect, bro.
Because
I don't want you to hear this show and run up on me because rappers will shoot you.
They will.
I just want you to know, man. Just as a brother, just do something different.
Yeah, do something different, man. Try something a little different next time.
Try something a little different, bro.
Gotcha, guys. It's been nothing but fun, guys. We got more show to come right here on Real Laughs 104.1 Real Radio. And don't forget, go get them tickets. Go see LeVar Walker this weekend at the Orlando Improv. 2 shows Friday, 2 shows Saturday. Everybody, you are still listening to Real Laughs on 104.1 Real Radio. That's right. I'm here with Samantha Ivey on the show today and Ken Miller. That's right. Even though the playoffs are on, that brother is with us. Now, Samantha, we were just talking about if you guys have a line when it comes to sexual fantasies in the bedroom. And you guys told me you really don't, get into that. But I guess you guys would be open-minded or willing. But Samantha did tell us you have some guidelines, some strict rules. Feet. You are not a feet person.
No, not
at all. No, you won't even eat tofu. I get it. You are not. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. But you wanted to ask me a question though. I want to make sure I'm fair. Yeah.
Absolutely. I feel like Ken and I have disclosed some things, and you have not, sir. So I need to know what your sexual fantasies are.
Well, strap on in.
I need to.
Hey, man.
Figuratively. I will tell you this. I know you don't know this, Samantha. We talk about it a lot on this show. Me and my beautiful wife, Michelle, are freaks.
That is wonderful.
Freaks. Bro, I will tell people, I've been looking at people and they don't know if I'm joking. Like, I'll mess with Ken. When he has a show at the Improv, I will go out and support him. And I'll be like, hey, Ken, when you go on stage, can I use your green room? Sometimes you don't know. He's like, I don't know if you're joking right now.
I don't know if you're joking, but just throw everybody out and shut the door. Put a sock on the door.
No, I want them to stay so I can maintain dominance. I want them to look at me in the face so I can finish.
Put a sock on the door like we did back in our old military days. Roommate come home, sock on the door. You know what that means.
You know what time it is. That's right, man. My kids even know that. I be in their room and I still got a sock on their door.
Oh my God.
Hey, Dad, we're coming home from spring break. You can come home from spring break if you want to. Son gonna be springing in this house. You come through if you want to. You about to see some springing.
I remember the first time our kids caught us having sex, Samantha. They were not, yeah, most kids like get upset and cry. My kids were mad as hell. Mad. I mean, in their defense, it was their bunk bed, but they were mad.
Oh my God.
True story. And I think they overheard us. They knew what was going on before they got in because
which means if you know, stay your ass outside for a little bit.
Yeah.
But Ken, I think they knew because they were yelling the safe word. They were yelling it. Stop. Pineapple, Dad.
Timberlands. Dad, Timberlands.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. So Samantha, we have stayed together for 28 years. We've been together, and it's because we have a very healthy sex life. I love my wife to death. We do.
Wow.
And I love seeing y'all together because you can tell you guys are very loving. I can always tell you guys, I love seeing y'all together, especially when she been drinking. Because I'm like, James, get it.
Oh yeah, baby Shelby. Hey, you can't force me. No, you're getting aggressive. Stop. And here's the thing I like. When we all get together, it don't matter how long we ain't been together. It's like we a family as soon as we see each other. Like Michelle will watch her homegirl's husband. Pedro, our good friend, has performed at your show. Remember that, Ken?
Yeah.
And he was posted up at the bar, and Michelle was there playing blocka blocka because some drunk group of women. Remember that? They were trying to talk to him. Michelle was there like, nah. She was stiff arming people, giving them the elbow. Bro, she's playing like the Detroit Pistons in the 90s. Dirty in the paint, bro.
But you already know my favorite Michelle story.
Oh my God, my wife is a menace, bro.
Let me tell you this story, man. We was performing at Mojo's downtown Orlando, which used to be the old Improv.
God bless
James
Mojo.
Does his joke, where he, takes off his top and all that. And James is outside taking pictures, but he only got the top, the bra part on, not, with his jeans.
I got my jeans on,
And this lady comes out and throws her leg up on James, like a dirty dancing type thing. And I said, bitch, put your leg down because James' wife gonna come out here and F you up.
Well, yeah.
She still had a leg up. And I tell you, I blinked. Michelle was right there, man. That lady took her legs off. I don't even know how the hell. She removed her legs and got in the wheelchair and rolled out the door. Them legs still at Mojo's right now. Them legs still at Harry Buffalo.
Oh my God. To this day,
them legs sitting right behind the bar. Cause I was like, damn, you better. She was like, I was like, man, she sobered up and everything. She got sober quick.
Oh,
she was at a DUI checkpoint. She sobered up real quick. She was like, took them legs off, got in that wheelchair, rolled her ass up out of there. I said, you about to get messed up. That's my all-time favorite Michelle. Because she wasn't even mad, but the way she looked, the lady was like,
no. She's like, oh, I'm gonna stop this.
Let me stop. After I had warned her.
And look, put your leg down. Michelle, his wife gonna come out here F everybody up.
Nah, she was trying to be cute. Nah,
it's my birthday.
It's my birthday. All right, this is gonna be your last one. Your wake gonna be the repast gonna be tomorrow.
It's always so wild to me. Like I'll get up and do 30 minutes about Rachel, get off stage, and then have somebody like come on. Like, you want a drink? Like, what are you doing? What?
Yes. She's standing right there.
Did you watch this set? Oh my God, it's so funny when you're talking about how committed you are. What are you doing?
It happens all the time. I do a whole 5-minute set about being married. I got my wedding ring on, everything. I be at the bar, lady come, ooh, let me get a drink. So you seeing somebody like I'm married? You married? Ma'am, I just did a whole 5 minutes. Like my whole set was about being. What do you? You saw the set. Like, what are we talking about?
They
here?
wild, man.
Bro, you saw the whole set. You know I'm married, man. So
but
I take a crown on the rocks.
Yeah. But I will say this: people love entertainers. For that night, when they see you, you are the star of the show. They don't care what we look like. They don't care how committed we may be. People are drawn to entertainers.
They love laughing, like man, and we all like women on this panel, and
yeah.
But women love laughing.
They do.
I mean, the first night I met my wife, I was making fun of her.
Mm-hmm.
I was really cracking on her, and when she came over and she remembered me from the comedy club, and she told me I wasn't really that funny, and I was like, oh,
that'll get our attention.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm marrying her. Oh, I'm totally marrying this.
I am gonna prove to her that I am hilarious.
But all day, you know, when I'm having an off day, James, my wife's like, you good? Cause you ain't made no laugh. You ain't been no laughter in the house all day. Like, I can't even have a day where I'm just like, I don't feel like making anybody laugh today. Like, my wife was like, nah, you better get your ass, go drink some coffee.
That's right. Wake up
and make me laugh.
Jokes.
My wife loves, like, she laughs at, I mean, some of my stuff be corny. And I'd be like, man, you just love me. She said, no, it's funny to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
They just love, women love laughing, man. They love laughing. So I get it after a show when somebody come up to you and try to be like, ooh, so who you here with? They really had a good time. They were too busy. They were laughing their ass off and they had a good time. So I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They try you.
It's funny too, because you also have to find a girl that is okay with laughing during like the worst times ever.
Yes.
You know, like
we
Rachel,
laugh at the most inappropriate thing.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Like Rachel, she's working on it, but she has a bad back. And like a couple months ago, she fell and she actually couldn't get back up. And she's like 6 years older than me. And I was like, I think this is where I head out, right? Like, you know, like it's cool to have an older woman to like buy you alcohol. But now your back's socking up. Like, I gotta go. And she immediately starts laughing. Meanwhile, she's like in excruciating pain.
In pain, yeah.
I can't be with anybody else. Like, who laughs?
I'm with you on that.
Broken and their girlfriend threatened to break up with them. They're like, yeah, it's hilarious.
I think as comedians, we just have always dealt with pain with laughter.
Yeah.
With
100%.
a joke. I think ever since we were little, especially in my house, we dealt with all pain by making each other laugh. Like, you had to have a thick skin to grow up in my household, just because that's how we dealt with it. Like, if something was going on in your life that was wrong, we would make fun of that.
Bro,
we would
I'm 8 of 11 kids. Me and my brother we sharing clothes. I wear an outfit on Monday, he wear it on Tuesday. We gotta laugh.
You have to, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I had to learn comedy to not get made fun of. You know what I'm saying? Richard Pryor talked about this. He's like, I did comedy in prison, not to get beat up. Yeah. But for me, I did comedy as a kid, not to get. I had to make fun of them first before they could even get to me. So I had to learn to be funny at a way early age. You know what I'm saying? And grow them. So when I tell people I've been doing comedy 15 years, I've been professional for 15 years, but I've been doing this since I was 5. I've been surviving
early
since I was 5. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You had to be good at it, man, especially growing up where we grew up, man. Everybody knew how to play the dozens and everybody did it. Everybody was good at it too. Like my grandmother is where I get most of my funny. Like I told you, my grandmother used to say blunt things just to be funny because she'd get away with it because she was 85 years old. Like when my grandmother met my beautiful wife for the first time, she said, baby, you so beautiful. So why the hell did you marry that ugly gorilla? Like, look at me. But that's my grandma. You knew that's how she expressed her love for you. We would crack on you, man. So you had to have thick skin growing up. And we dealt with pain with laughter. And I think we still do that today. Like as performers,
100%.
As performers, when we get off stage, how many people have told you guys, you know what? I was really going through it this week, and this helped me tonight. Thank you so much for giving me that.
All the time, bro.
Like all the time, man.
We were talking about that this weekend. I was with my wife in Atlanta for her sorority, aka had a conference there. But I was hanging out with some of the husbands, and I'm cracking on people. I'm making fun of people. Like I walk up and introduce myself to people. That's how I am. Because my wife was like, a lot of the husbands didn't want to go because they ain't know nobody. But I'm different. Last week we talked about new friends. I made new friends this weekend, James. I made new friends this weekend. And but as comics, we do that. Hey, how you doing? I'm Ken. I'm Samantha. I'm James. Blah blah blah. And we talked about that same thing. I said comedians will destroy each other. We will make fun of you. You bomb. Your set was terrible. You was you the worst comedian ever. Look at them shoes. Look at them. At the end of the night, hey, Samantha, I love you, sis. Get home safe. Hey, James, I love you, bro. Hey, all the time when we hang out, drink, what I say? Text me when you get home.
Get home. That's right,
Text
man.
me when you get home. That's always the thing. That's just who we are, man. We eat you up, but we ain't doing it because we don't like you. That's just our personality, man.
That's awesome. That's what we do, and that's love. That's real
love. That's all it is, kid.
Now, guys, we have about two.
Be vulnerable.
There you go. No, not at all.
Do it.
No. Now, we got about 2 minutes left, actually a minute and a half, and I want to make sure I give you guys opportunity to tell everybody where you guys are performing this weekend so they can come out, support you, and love you. And tell everybody your Instagram, too, so they can start following you guys as well. So we'll start with you, Samantha. Where are you going to be this weekend, boo-boo?
Honestly, I don't think I have any shows this weekend, so I'm going to be chilling. But I do perform every Tuesday at the Cinematique on Beach Street with a improv group named Random Acts of Insanity.
Okay.
So that's exciting.
Go check her out and tell us your Instagram so we can follow you.
At Sam Ivey 92, and that's at IVEY.
There you go. Mr. Ken Miller, where you performing this weekend, brother?
I am off this weekend, man. I'm off this weekend, so I'm gonna go check out LeVar Walker, man. But hey,
I'm gonna do that with you too on Friday.
Yeah, so Friday we're going to see LeVar Walker. So if you're there, if you see me and James, you heard the show. Buy us a drink. Me and James both do Crown on the Rocks.
We sure do.
And hit me on Instagram, Ken Miller 30. That's Ken Miller number 30. Now I don't follow everybody back, but if you follow me on Instagram, you send me a message, say, "Hey MF, follow me back." I will follow you back. And then I also know that you listen to the show. And also hit me up on TikTok, Vids by Ken, because I'm on fire on the talk, yo. Where you at this weekend, brother?
I'm actually at home. I'm going out on Friday to see LeVar Walker perform with my beautiful wife, Michelle. You guys want to remind you also that Mr. Joe Neal Bruner is putting on some great shows in the Winter Park area. Y'all need to go check them out on the 27th. They are back doing comedy at Brick and Spoon, Black-owned brunch place. They absolutely do amazing, great food. Go support them on the 27th. That's right. Joe Neal Bruner is putting on more comedy at the Brick and Spoon. I got to remind you guys also on Wednesday, the 27th, I'm bringing old school back. I will be hosting with Tommy Davidson and JoJo from 94.5. I want my old school back. We got Crystal Waters. We got Turbo from the group Snap. And we got CC Pennison performing. Y'all come check us out on the 27th at Mango's on International Drive. Y'all have a great night. Thank y'all for joining us on behalf of myself, Samantha Ivey, Ken Miller. Thank y'all for listening to 104.1 Real Radio, Real Laughs.